It's going to get patched up. Actually, Good Springs is not far. My guys, Good Springs, they love me. Don't you dare freeze.
Crimson Caravan had some trouble here.
Hang on. Yeah, that's his house up here, isn't it? Crimson Caravan has some trouble here? These are my people. What's running about in this man's house?
How are you holding up?
I'm hurt. I need help, Doc.
Don't look like nothing too serious. Let me patch you up. Okay, hold still.
Oh, that sounded like I was, There we go. Am I all fixed up now? No longer addicted to nasty things. I've actually used this before. I made some stim packs, but... Ah, you got fleas, boy. Okay, right. Let's go back to where we were.
Holding my breath.
Right, continuing. Way, doggy.
Let's kick this in gear. Let's start this dance.
I just finished this dance. You're welcome to dance if you want to. Considering this is such an old game, it still stands up, you know. Gonna be more of these, what are they called now? Oh no, it's a bigger one. Or it was. Gonna have to reload this. Go quick. No, it was one of the perks I did. Oh, blimey. Blew his head off. Sneak attacks are good. The other one, there it is. Oh. That's part of it anyway. Ah. What are these bloody things? Broke his leg. Is there just two? I thought there was three. Keep up game, I did that a while back. Yeah, I was looking at my videos today, and this series so far is 30 hours long. It's the longest series I've ever done. Okay. This is Jacobstown. It's where the super mutants live. Okay, you ready for the next voice from Star Trek Deep Space Nine?
Better watch out.
It's not him, it's him.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
I'm looking for Dr. Henry, by the way. That's Worf, Michael Dorn. Funny thing is, he actually looks like Hellboy. I'm trying to think what the guy's name is now. Perlman. Yeah, something Perlman. I'm looking for Dr. Henry.
Doc's inside the lodge.
I have some questions. I had some questions about Jacobstown, but maybe I don't anymore. Yes, I do.
Such as?
The history of Jacobstown.
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago.
Oh, that was a funny
I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
Yeah, that should have actually had a semicolon, not a full stop. Should have been died along. Semicolon died long ago, or even a dash. I'd like to know about you.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
He's straight to the point. I like this guy, Marcus. You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Hey, humans and humans can't even live peacefully all of the time. Tell me about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I've got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
What do you know about the Legion?
Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
Hey, human being here. What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west? They'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
That's true. Anything else you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
You might want to take notice of that. They started in Shady Sands. If you're wanting to take that test to prove you're in the NCR. Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
Sorry, just having a sip of my tea. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
I'm their buddy. Are there any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
True. Bye.
See you.
See you later.
Lily's been babbling about her grandkids and that.
Pardon? Oh, she's got a sexy walk. Sway those hips, baby. Oh yeah. Got it working.
See you.
Now, I'm going to be meeting her. I don't know if it's a her or a him, or if it's a him thinking it's a her, but... Let's go and speak to Dr. Henry.
Another human. One was enough.
Hey, I helped your people.
Hey.
Hello, Calamity.
I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity.
I like ghouls. What do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big horner hides and meat for supplies.
I've got some big horn stuff. Show me what you have.
All right.
I'm selling, not buying. Just come under. Yeah, there it is. That's some big mac and cheese. Excuse me. Hiccups. Gecko steak. You couldn't afford it. Got a pack of cigarettes. Judging by your voice, you're a smoker. Let's see what you got. I don't need any psycho. Packs. I'll take all yours. Yeah, I'll take all your stim packs. See, they're usually about 119. And they've gone down to 113. Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you. Let me take a look.
Really? So she can only repair up 76%, so done. Does anyone other than super mutants come this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
Okay. You have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
Well, he is a patronizing git, so...
Bye.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Something's wrong with my cyberdog. I was told you to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak.
Oh,
Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
what are you working on? Take Rex to Doctor. Oh, okay. Acquire a new brain for Rex and the old lady Gibson's dogs. Yeah, she just does it too. What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Does Stealth Boy use humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Okay, that's good. Why are you helping the Nightkin?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done.
Why don't you just say accomplishment? I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof.
No problem.
Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
Okay.
If we must.
Goodbye.
Yes, yes.
He says that a lot, like, yes, yes. That's rising Pratt. Alright, let's go and talk to Lily. She's hilarious.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your
I'd
grandma
rather not.
some sugar.
I think you have me confused with someone else. Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Jimmy.
I'm looking into Night Stalker mutation. Want to come along with me?
Oh no, dearie. 3 makes a crowd.
What? Oh, right, yeah. So,
Talk to
I'm gonna have to lose you for a little while.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Where was your caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Oh no. How did you catch word of it? But that's where I found her.
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
So, think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Okay. Let's go then.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
I've heard enough. Let's move on. I had other questions.
Ask them then.
Where'd you get that pendant? What pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Tell me about your dad. Your mother was a tribal?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got him out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
That's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more.
Tell me about your dad.
Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying.
Any idea why he went east?
Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where did you learn to shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
And where did you learn to handle dynamite?
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
Any other weapons you know how to use?
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
Okay, I've heard enough. Let's move on.
All right, then.
First, I'm going to give you some dynamite now I know all this.
Let's see what you got.
Right, you can have all that. Long fuse dynamite. One of those. Have all of those. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, first thing we're going to do then is we're going to go and get Rex fixed up. You can see Mara Gibson. I don't know why I went crouch, didn't need to. Wow. She's normally sitting outside actually when it's... Oh.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Dr. Henry sent me. I need a new brain for my cyberdog.
Dr. Henry? Now there's a name I haven't heard in years. Hard to believe he's still alive. As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me, but Ray is pretty old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon enough. As for the price for this favor, 700 caps sounds about right. Ray's like family, and I've got other dogs to take care of.
Damn.
Here, Ray. Mama's got something for you.
There we go. To Jacobstown. That's his brain transplant before. Right, now we're going to go and do... Oh, I guess she's got plenty more. Okay, you all ready? First things first, I'm going to get my light machine gun ready just in case it's done it again. Right, so... Cutwood Cove. This is Legion territory. This is not a good idea. Trust me on this. Yeah, vilified. So what's all this? Let's just have a look. Right, that's what I want to do. Okay.
Giving up some hurt. Glad I left the outpost behind.
Right, come on. Let's go and do this. I'll pay your last respects. I'm not going after Casadors, so
Someone's looking at catfish.
the hell's hitting me?
Might as well be shooting blanks.
These guys are tough. Holy crap. I'm nearly dead. I think the doctor's bagged in. Actually. out of ammo. Come on. Well, it's turned into a bit of cluster thing. Stim addict. I hit his. Holy crap. Into a I'm nearly out of ammo here. Those things don't go far enough. Got him. Hang on. Okay, so we need to just change ammo, that's all. Okay, we done now. You okay? Oh, it's doggy. Okay. Right, 556. Oh, light machine gun, nice. Salvaged power helmet. Ooh. Nah. Ah, leave the rest.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the
Incinerated.
reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
Okay. So just yeah, get my stim packs back. Right. Now there was another one, wasn't there? See, I think I might take that. It's not worth much. Is that all of them?
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Want to go and check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways, though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Let's leave it for now.
All right, then. Let's move out.
Right, let's go check what we got on here. We got a present for you.
Let's deal.
There you go. Right, I need all of that. I want that back. I want that. I want the ammo. You got a weapon? Okay, I'll give you a weapon. Okay. Seem to have one of your own anyway. There's nothing left. Small drained energy cell. Yeah, they... Bolt caps and some jet. Yeah, they took everything. Did I check this guy? No, I didn't. Oops. Right, now I'm gonna be sending you home for a while.
Are you fucking high right now? God, I can smell it from here. Keep that shit away from me.
What? What's the problem?
My father had heart problems, and it ran down the family tree to me. Not looking to have my heart skip its last beat, even if I considered putting that junk in my system, which I don't.
What junk?
Ask him then.
What did she get? See anything at the caravan site?
I think we should explore the next one, see what's up.
Oh,
Got my
alright.
curiosity riled.
Okay. I've heard enough. Let's move on.
All right, then.
Right.